Hey guys, it's the PS Xbox Gamer here, and today I actually just want to show over the pickups that I got for the month of July. Currently it's July 26th, so I know the month is not over, but I'm pretty sure everything that I got is going to be the last things I'm going to be getting for the month of July. So I actually just want to show over the things that I got, things like that. I didn't really get much, but I do got a few big things in here, so I just want to show what you guys. So I kind of just want to start off with the games first. So the first game here I got from Target. It was on sale. It was, I'm not mistaken, I believe it was half off, or was like 20% off. It was one of the two. I can't remember the deal. I just know I didn't pay $70 for it. I believed I paid 40. I believe I paid 40. After taxes, it was like 43 and change. I am a huge WWE. I'm a wrestling fan, and when I saw it, I wanted to get it. I didn't buy it when it originally came out. And granted, because it is a sports title, normally the longevity of the games only lasts literally that year that the game is out. But seeing that the game was literally only out for roughly about 3 months at the time, I was like, you know what, let me buy it. And I have been playing it and been having a decent time with it. And the game is WWE 2K22 for the PS5. Like I mentioned, I have been enjoying the game. It's Rey Mysterio's 20th anniversary, so I'm kind of glad that they put him on the cover. For a sports game, it's fun, but definitely better from the monstrosity of 2K20. Glad WWE decided to wait an extra year, or 2K decided to wait an extra year to release 2K22, and it's infinitely better than all the other WWE games that came out during the 2K era. And the thing I like about this is that most of the WWE 2K games have always been kind of more of a wrestling simulator, but this is like one of the first ones that had the arcade elements and simulator, so you could do either or you could have them both mixed in together. So I have been enjoying it, but yeah, WWE 2K22. Next game from here I got from Walmart. It was in their clearance bin. I literally only paid like $6 for it. It was $6. Yeah, it was like $5. It was like $5.99. So yeah, $6. And it's just a game just to have. I'm not really gonna play it or even play it at all. It may just stay sealed. And that's Winter Sports Games 4K edition. Yeah, nothing much I could really say besides it just being a bunch of like winter sports, things like that, just all in one collection. Like I said, I'm not going to play it. It's more likely going to stay sealed. I only bought it because it was literally in a clearance bin. So yeah, Winter Sports 4K edition. This was at Target as well, and the only reason why I got it because it was, again, on sale. This game was half off. This I definitely remember. This game was, I believe, it was $25. And the only reason I got it because being half off, and my wife told me about it, so I was like, you know what, screw it, I might as well pick it up, because I've played the fourth game, but I didn't play the standalone that came out, so I was like, this is the perfect time to kind of play it on PS5, so I got the Uncharted Legacy of Thieves collection. Like I mentioned, I've played 4, but haven't played Legacy of Thieves, and I bought Legacy of Thieves when it came out, just haven't gotten around to it. And I didn't buy the the upgrade from the PS4 versions to the PS5 for the $10. And I just want the physical game, so you know what, I just decided to get it. So yeah, Uncharted, the Legacy of Thieves collection. This is currently on sale as well. Since the game came out, I've seen it literally like half off for like a good 2 or 3 times already, and the game has been out for maybe not even 2 months, maybe. I haven't tried it just yet. I did play the demo. I did enjoy the demo for what it was. My friend, shout out to C Stove. He actually just beat this game, and kind of excited to play it. And that is Ghostwire Tokyo. The game is, like I said, is currently on sale. It did catch my interest when I first saw it. And the backstory to the game kind of also caught my interest, that this was originally supposed to be the Evil Within 3, but the direction ended up changing midway through the game, and that's how I ended up getting Ghostwire. So it's kind of crazy to think that there's a possibility that Evil Within 3 would have been a PlayStation exclusive before Microsoft bought out Bethesda. So it's kind of something to think about, kind of a little food for thought. But yeah, like I mentioned, only played the demo of it, so I am kind of, a little stoked to play it. So I am going to get around to it relatively soon, because I am currently playing Stray. That game is great. Do recommend trying that out. But yeah, Ghostwire Tokyo. Okay, these next two things kind of have like a little story conjoined into it. So I ended up pre-ordering this on Limited Run Games, I would say roughly about a year ago. It was the Super Meat Boy Collector's Edition. I originally pre-ordered the Vita version. For whatever reason, the Vita version, the first wave, sold out literally in the matter of seconds. I was highly upset. I was like, you know what, darn, whatever. They're doing a second wave literally within a couple hours. I got into the second wave, and I got my copy of Super Meat Boy. For the Vita, the Collector's Edition anyway. So I was excited, I was stoked. I was like, I'm getting one of the last PS Vita games. And I was just excited just to have it, because I'm a fan of Super Meat Boy. I platinumed it. Very hard game, but also very fun. So I was just excited, waiting for the PS Vita version. Fast forward almost a year later, I got my package in the mail. I'm ready, I'm excited. I'll open it up. And it wasn't the one that I originally ordered. They ended up sending me the Switch version. So I'm like, darn, like, this isn't the one that I wanted. This isn't the one that I ordered. And I got charged for it too. So I went to Limited Run's customer support. And before I even did that, I was told that, Limited Run's customer service has been kind of like piss poor or not even all that great. So I kind of knew what I was getting into. So I was like, you know what, screw it. Let me just try at least. So I sent an email. I'm like, hey, listen, this is my name. This is my order. This is what I ended up getting, something different. I ordered the PS Vita version of Super Meat Boy, the Collector's Edition, and you guys sent me the Switch version. Sent the email, whatever, left it as that. I didn't get a response for the first about one day, but about 2 days later I got a response, and they were like, hey, listen, we're sorry about that. We verified your order number, and it was for the Vita version. So I'm like, okay, great. You guys are, acknowledging that you guys sent me the wrong one. So they said, but what we can do is that we don't have any more of the Vita Collector's Editions, but what we're going to do is we're just going to send you just a base copy of Super Meat Boy, which I'm surprised they even had. So I'm like, you know what? That's what I really wanted. I just paid the extra $40 just to get all, was it 40? It was like $30, $40 just to get the extra goodies, just to say, hey, I had it. So, but I originally just wanted the Super Meat Boy game, and then they also told me as well, it's also because of the inconvenience, we'll also let you keep the Switch copy. So I'm like, okay, great. I worked out. About a week later, they gave me a tracking number. And about 2 weeks after that, I get, a package in the mail. I'm thinking it's like a regular bubble mailer, which things that I've gotten from Limited Run before. When I got Panzer Dragoon for the Switch, it was in a bubble mailer. I didn't get anything crazy. So I'm like, okay, whatever it is. I get home, I open the box, and it was something that I was not expecting. Got my Super Meat Boy Collector's Edition for the Switch, and also my Super Meat Boy Collector's Edition for the PS Vita. So I ended up getting both Collector's Editions. So I'm stoked. I'm excited. I got what I originally wanted, and I kind of got it something extra out of it. So I'm just glad to have both, Collector's Editions for Super Meat Boy, for the Vita and the Switch. So, I'm happy about that. The only thing I'm probably going to need is that PS4 version, but I'm not sure if I want to have all three Collector's Editions, because I got the main one that I wanted. But yeah, Super Meat Boy, both Collector's Edition for the PS Vita and the Switch. And also comment down below if you ever had something like that happen to you, where you ended up just striking gold or luck or whatever, just getting something that you didn't order but ended up let you keep it, and you ended up getting what you wanted. Kind of leading into Super Meat Boy, I ended up getting this at Best Buy. I paid I think it was $30 for it, $30. And again, just to have it, it was the Super Meat Boy Forever plushie, and it came with the digital code for Super Meat Boy Forever. So yeah, it's kind of wanted just to give my Meat Boys, a friend. Okay, so those were the physical games that I got. The next two things are more of console/handhelds-esque. So the first thing here, I don't want to say I'm heavily into emulation. Never really have been. Granted, I have, a powerful phone. I have the Galaxy Z Fold 3. I have an S22 Ultra. I have an S22 on my desk as I'm looking at it as we speak. I have quite a few phones. As much as powerful those phones are, I never use them for emulation. I don't know why. Never bothered. I even have a controller like the Razer Kishi to attach to my phones. Just never bothered using them. But I ended up seeing a few videos of this on YouTube. It spiked my interest a little bit into it, so I started doing more research into it, and then ended up, you know what? Maybe I kind of want to, bite the bullet on this one. And maybe I'll use this as an actual dedicated emulation machine. I paid $150 for it. Granted, I could have paid less for it, but the shipping times for it, because it's coming directly from China, I would have waited forever. But coming from Amazon, waited about 2 days. So it's either pay $50 and get it in 2 days, or pay $100 and wait almost 3 months for it. So I just paid the extra $50. And what I ended up getting was the Retroid Pocket 2 Plus. I absolutely love this thing. It's great, especially if you want something that's relatively inexpensive but have some type of power into it to get into emulation. It's a very, very, very good handheld, and for $150 you can't go wrong. I have been playing a lot of Game Boy Advance games on it, and also PS1 games. It runs PSP really good. Dreamcast works wonders on this. Surprisingly, you can play up to PS2 and GameCube, but the games do vary, and you also have to do a lot of tinkering with it, and I believe it's only 20% of the games have been tested that actually are playable. Which for the PS2, 20%, that's actually a lot. For the GameCube, not so much. But I'm not really using it for PS2 and GameCube emulation. I personally, it's just not for me. But the fact that I can play, all the classics with full speed, with up to like 2 to 3 times resolution, this is worth it. So if you were interested in getting like a retro Android handheld to play like a lot of these emulated games, this works wonders. And because it also runs Android, you also have access to the Play Store, and a lot of the Android games run on this really well. I was playing Honkai Impact 3rd and Genshin Impact, and they both run pretty decently on this. So yeah, the Retroid Pocket 2 Plus. One thing else I do want to mention, even though the Retroid Pocket 2 has only been out for a couple of months, they are releasing the third one relatively soon, so I am kind of excited for that. And the last thing here, I've waited a year for this. Literally a year to the day from when I ordered it for me actually getting it in my hands. I was very excited for this when they first announced it. I don't want to say I'm heavy into PC gaming, but I have a gaming PC. Runs really well. Excuse me, sorry. I have a gaming PC, runs really well, have no issues with it, and it's a pretty moderately spec'd PC, of an RTX 3070. It works really well, but when I saw this, I'm like, I really need to have this. Just, as soon as they announced it, put my reservation down, waited the year, said, hey, it's your turn to buy it, paid the money. I got get it, the second tier model of it. I was ready. I was stoked for it. Once I saw that this came in, I was like, it's in my hands, and I'm glad to have it. And if you kind of can't guess already what I got the Steam Deck. I've waited a whole year for this thing. This thing works wonders. It's amazing. I love the games that I play on it. Granted, most of the games that I have aren't Steam Deck verified, but the games I do have, like I bought God of War on it. I love it. Horizon Zero Dawn works great from what I've played so far. Persona 4 Golden runs great on this. And I believe, hopefully, when Persona 5 Royal and oh my gosh, and Persona 3 Portable come out, I'm pretty sure it'll run well on this thing as well. It was worth the money. Like I mentioned, I have the second tier, so it was the 256 gig. It was with the five. It was like $540. It was definitely worth the money. I absolutely will say, if you haven't reserved it yet, reserve it now if you really want a Steam Deck, and just wait it out, because I'm telling you, once your time is when it's your time to get it, you buy it. It's worth every penny. And so far, the only thing I got was just a few Steam games, and I got Xbox Game Pass running off of it, the streaming version anyway. And so far, I can't say anything bad about it. The only thing I can say that's a little bit of an issue, that you do have to tinker a lot with it to get everything and to like run properly, but is what you would kind of expect out of an actual PC. So if you're into PC gaming and you have messed with a PC before, this shouldn't feel foreign to you. It may feel a little weird because it's an actual handheld form, but if you mess around with a PC, you'll feel comfortable and right at home. But yeah, that's Steam Deck, man. I'm telling you, you guys gotta get this if you can get a hold of it, I should say. But yeah, guys, those are the things that I got in July, and spent quite a bit, but you know what? It was worth it, especially for the things that I got. But yeah, guys, this is the PS Xbox Gamer here, and before I actually sign off, I just want to let you guys know that, one, I appreciate all my subscribers and everyone that has been watching my videos, and two, I am moving again, unfortunately, literally for the next couple of days. And so you may not see me for a little bit, only because by the time I move, I'm get everything resituated, things like that. But yeah, guys, appreciate you all, and I'm signing out. Peace.